People of South Africa, I hope that we are great and we are good. I'm coming to you being a very concerned citizen of our country, together with the peoples of the world. I'm concerned due to the fact of recent things that have happened done by our religious groupings or religious leaders. What makes me concerned is that it seems as if we are at the time when there are so many things that are happening within our churches which exposes our people, which makes our people to be vulnerable and be so exposed, because when these things they happened while everyone is watching. In fact, what is happening recently is that most of our people, because they are desperate for prosperity, they are desperate for opportunities, they then believe each and everything that is being said by so-called men of God, women of God, or prophets. And when these people speak whatever that they speak to them, they take that as the gospel truth and then they run with it. It can't be right that in this day and age we are being fooled, not only fooled, but we are also being exploited, that people are able to do miracles that can change our lives drastically, that can make us to be better people. This is a worrying factor, because if we are going to continue like this, we are going to have people that have lost their identity, people that are drained spiritually. Because when you believe on something that it will work for you, you will make sure that you give all, you give yourself, you give your life, you give your money, you even forget about your future because you believe in something that is not there. I'm sure by the time when all of us realizes that all these things are neither here nor there, it will be too late, because our generations will be into that. In fact, we'll be starting raising our kids with that particular expectation, with that particular understanding, of which it shouldn't be the case. So I want to say to good people out there, please, as much as I know that sometimes desperation makes you take certain decisions, but be very careful about these charismatic churches. Be very careful about these churches which are preaching prosperity, these churches that are promising you a better life, these churches that are seem to be God to themselves, because now they make your life seems as if they are worthless without them. Whereas, let me tell you, what God has given to each and every person does not necessarily need any other person, to boost or do what. You can pray where you are. You can ask God to intervene to your life. Let me tell you, and even now, what makes you to be vulnerable is the fact that you are not given spirits to divine or to intervene on your behalf, so that you can be able to make a distinction between what they are saying and what is the truth. Because if you don't have those kind of discerning spirits, you will be then exposed in all these kinds of nonsense stuff that they are bringing to us. So, good people, please be very careful and wary on what we are listening out there.